Mandukwamkele kwimbali igama lami ndinguzoli Nokhatywa. Kanti ke sikuphathela inkqubo yakho ithanda kunene sise-Eastern Refere. Onokulindela kule nkqubo nazi siza kuphathela into yoba ingaba baphila njani abantu, sikuphathele eze-health, sikujongele uphuhliso ekuhlaleni, sikukhangelele somashishini into yoba baphuhla njani na. Sawugqiba siyiqwele, siyiqukumbele, sikrwekrwede, siqwele ingqokoqo ngokujongela ezolonwabo nemidlalo. Kwimbali igama lami ndinguzoli Nokhatywa. Namhlanje sikuphathela inkqubo yakho ithandayo sise-Eastern Refere. Kude kufutshane ne-Bluedowns ke wena mntu uyaziyo. Kambe ke siza kujongela into yoba ingaba abantu bahlala kanjani, baphila kanjani, zintoni ezenzekayo. Unganyebelezeli kuba ininzi into esakuphathela yona.
Okay, right. I'd like to welcome you to the CTV Roadshow in Eastern River. Now, on the count of 3, I want you to shout talent. Right? 1, 2, 3. Talent! 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. A bit louder. 1, 2, 3. Louder. 1, 2, 3.
Bukele imbali igama lami ndinguzoli Nokhatywa. Kanti ke sise-Eastern Refere, Kleinvlei to be exact. Taleni kwam ndino David Reuters nongummi walapha. David, welcome.
Pleasure to be here, sir.
Hey, it's a beautiful day. Tell me, to somebody who doesn't know where Kleinvlei is, how would you direct them to get here?
Kleinvlei is just off the on your way to the strand. The first thing you'll see from Kleinvlei is the red roof of the civic center. That's the more prominent structure for you to see.
So you just pass Bluedowns and then you get to Kleinvlei. All right, now tell me, obviously this is a vibrant community from what I can see. What are the good projects that are happening in the community?
Good. We've got an organization called Helping African Angels. They started an initiative of an ABET program whereby they're trying to educate the parents of the children.
All right.
And also they have a preschool type of program.
Right. Just about before you leave the parent, are there many parents who are interested,
yes,
who are going, and if you don't know the numbers, how many people are attending?
I was part and parcel of the registration of that thing, and more than enough. I think we cater for like 40 per class. We had like double that amount of classes for the ABET.
Wow.
They're thinking about the computer classes. There are computers already there. They're now busy in the process. No, the ABET is in the process of starting next year. The pre whereby they prepare the grade ones. The coming grade ones, the new grade ones of next year, they are already busy from the beginning of this year with that program. And as I understand, it's a great success.
All right. Now, any other things that you want to highlight that's good in the community?
Yes, good in the community, sports always. Our kids are so keen on learning new things. We've got kids that started in table tennis a week or two ago. If you see them playing now, you see the eagerness for learning is always here. It's sometimes the means of starting things. Yeah? Right. People are so afraid of starting things because money is always a problem.
All of the problem. Now let's talk about the challenges. What challenges, if you can highlight in terms of social ills, things not going right, what challenges are there in the area of Kleinvlei?
As in Cape Town area, drugs is a big problem in our area. Youth easily fall into the prey of gangsters. Gangsterism is high. You see, I think a couple of weeks ago there was an ongoing shooting for a month, I think. And all of these things have a negative impact on our youth here. So as organizations, I think the plea is to sit down around one table and then address these issues with one voice. I think that is the only thing that's holding us back at this moment.
All right. And how do you see it happening where at least peace could come back, the area could be free of drugs and gangsterism? What is the community planning in solving those?
Yes. We spoke about it a couple of days ago. We need the involvement of our parents firstly at our schools, because as you see, where the parent is involved, the child is more eager. The child is more, even at the sport field, and we're not so helping the education department We as parents, we as community members, you can volunteer for an hour just to look after the children, help to cut the grass, help with the sporting coach, help just where there's help needed. I think as parents we need to come to the party in order to because our children are the new or the next generation.
That's true.
That's
That's the way of
participation is
life.
there. That's the way of life. We as parents need to come to the party and do our utmost best in order to keep our children away from all of these.
Social.
Yes, of course, yeah.
David, thank you very much for your time.
It's a pleasure.
Thanks a lot. All right, kanike lo besingola naye apho ngu-David Rogers nongummiwa lapha eClainflay Kills River akambe ke sise Easterfield to be exact.
Bring the hype louder, and we gon' bring up. Come on, bring the hype louder. Bring the hype louder.
What's good, Cape Town TV? My name is Celeste Mitchell and we're out in Easter River today at Easter River High School. And you've just seen some amazing dancers called the Royal Fam Kings. Those were the crumpers that you saw. And we're going to go check out what Zweli is up to. So stick around, don't go away because there's more excitement coming to you.
Kwamkele kwimphathi igama lam ndinguzweli Nokhatya. Namhlanje sise-Easter Rivier kuward 16 sincokola kunye noCouncillor Gordon Thomas sive into yoba ingaba benza njani nabona apha kule iward. Councillor, welcome.
Thank you. Morning.
Good morning. Councillor, tell me, since you became councillor, there must have been challenges that the community faced at the time. Maybe some of those still exist. What were those and how did you solve them?
The challenges that the community needed here were shortage of schools, shortage of housing. And because of that, it was an issue. We have here two developments that's taken place. That's on Irv 105 and 107. That brought about that the backlog was sort of eradicated to some extent, but it was not only for the community of Easter River. It was people coming in from different areas. Right.
How many units were erected?
1,276. Subsequent to that is that never, shall I say, pleased the people with the big backlog because of the backyard dwellers. However, with meetings that ensued with human settlements, more houses are going to be built. 3,500 to 5,000 RDP houses, and the community at large feel that the communities of Easter River and their backyarders should be accommodated first before these are filled. With that comes that you need schools, and from the IDP we requested that 2 primary schools and a high school. We were fortunate in being successful in getting a primary school and a high school that will be built at a later stage in 14-15.
All right. Now, tell us about this new initiative with the language. How are you going to deal with the language issue because different communities are moving in?
All right. With the integration taking place, we experienced that the communication factor boggled the teachers at the school because the child speaks the mother tongue and doesn't understand the teacher, and likewise the teacher doesn't understand the child. So with the new primary school that's going to be built, from grade R up to grade 3, 3 languages will be taught so that the learner will start off and preparing him or herself to speak a 3rd language.
All right. Councillor, thank you very much, and thank you very much for your time.
Thank you.
All right. Ukhange lo wesincokola naye apho nguCouncillor Gordon Thomas nonguCouncillor kaWard 16 eEaster Rivier. Councillor, ngezinto ezenzekileyo ezinye zazo esizibonile kuba ke ziyacaca kambe ke iclinic nayo ikhona.
Why blaya bayos sinzano. True story. It's a true story. Luister mooi. Okay. Check it. Ek sê my broer se moet jou notas van jou stop. Sy gaan stadig agteruit en jou liewe rakke flop. Sy roep dan gaan in buttons in klik en sy pop. Ek vra wanneer gaan sy stop? Wat gaan dan binne jou kop? Dis 'n verhaal oor 'n klong met die naam van Tommy. Hy was jonk en hy kon nie oor sy struikelblok kom nie. My sommie, hy was talentvol, dis 'n feit. Maar hy het wat kere dinge begin word as 'n feit. Negativity, hy het verby het geslip en op die skool het hy altyd tussen my rug gesit. Maar hy het vir God verraai en die duiwel aanbid. Hy het net eensies geroek en opgeëindig by dik nadat hy drep het besluit om die skool te verlaat. Hy was hooggetik op 'n tyd hy kon voel oor praat. Dis die tyd wat hy kom vra dat hy sy dinge moet stop. Hy het my net gekyk en sy eefons in sy ore geprop. Sy wange raak diep en sy binneste vries. Hy het sy ma se hart gebreek om sy vriende te please. Maar nou sit hy in hy kamer en nou weet hy het least. Hy kan uitstap by die deur van net hy het die keys. Ek sê my broed, ze moet jou notas van jou stop. Sy gaan starig achteruit en jou liewe rakke flop. Sy roep daar ga in, buttons in, tik in sy pop. Ek vraag wanneer gaat sy stop, wat gaat in binnen jou kop? Begin op een skoon bly, want daar is nog hoop vir jou. Elke dag gaan ek op my knie en ek bid vir jou. Ek bid dat sy die pad moet sien, voor sy dit berou. En ek gesien om met een wat, sy moet dit onthou. Salut, ek weet, sy sal vir my ten alle tye ja. Sy sal altyd die een, my die sal het sy skomal as ek.
Elixa wena usasela amanzi mnandi sakho seke ngihabule masikhangeleke ba ugqa wami uCeleste wenzani.
What's up, Cape Town TV? My name is Celeste Mitchell, and today we're out in Eerste River to find out what the residents of Eerste River feel about the amazing place and just to see what the youngsters get up to during their spare time. So follow me and let's check it out. So we're in Eerste River and I've stumbled upon a local entrepreneur and businessman who's built a small business for himself within Eerste River, Mr. Isaac Norman. How are you doing, sir?
I'm doing fine, thank you.
So do you want to tell me, like, what is your business about, first of all?
It's about hardware,
Just hardware?
hardware, plumbing, and a little bit of electrical.
Electrical. I see some school shoes here as well.
Yeah, every little bit that we can sell to the public and accommodate them, we try to please the customer.
Okay, awesome. And do you want to tell me, like, how long have you had your small little business here?
We now about 3 months.
Oh, 3 months. And has it been successful so far?
So far, we can't complain.
That's awesome. And what made you decide to start your own home business?
Because we see the opportunity that a lot of people is looking, try to renovate their houses or little places that they have, and we can help them repair the houses at a lower cost as the bigger hardwares can't do, you see.
And was it difficult for you to start your own business? I'm just thinking, like, for any youngsters out there that are watching and want to start their own business, do you have any advice for them? Was it difficult?
If you learn the trade, you must be hardworking, and you have to put a lot of effort in and save and try to buy things cheap and sell it to the customer or to the people in the little towns where you are and accommodate them.
Okay, cool. And do you plan on keeping your business localized within Eerste River, or are you going to be growing it?
It all depends how fast it grows. Then I will sort it out further.
Okay, that's amazing. And how long have you been a resident in Eerste River?
I'm actually staying now for the past, say, 5 years.
5 years. And are you enjoying it?
So far, I can't complain. Cape Town is a beautiful place.
Cape Town is a beautiful place indeed. And do you have any messages for anybody out there who's maybe looking to move to Eerste River? Any advice?
Oh, that's going to be hard.
Okay, no problem. Thank you so much, Mr. Norman, and all the best for you and your business. And I hope you keep on enjoying Eerste River.
Thank you so much.
From me, Celeste, I'm out. Back to you, Zweli.
Usabukele Imbadu enkosi ngokuhlala kunye nathi kambe ke kubangaba nawe uyafuna into ba Imbadu ize apho kuwe apho ukhona ungathi usibhalele uthi imbadu@capetowntv imbadu@capetowntv.org kulapho ungasifumana khona usibhalele size kulonda ukuyo sizobona into ba ingaba kulenda uhlala kuyo ingaba nihleli njani zinto nezinhle zinto nezingumceli mngeni njalo njalo masiyeke sihabula amanzi sibuye sibe nawe.
I'll carry you when you need a friend. You'll find my footprints in the sand. I see my life flash across the sky. So many times have I been so afraid. And just when I thought I lost my way, you gave me strength to carry on. That's when I heard you say, I promise you, I'm always there. When your heart is filled with sadness and despair, and I'll carry you when you'll find my footprints in the sand. See, I promise you, when your heart is filled with sadness and despair, I'll carry you when you need a friend. You'll find my
Wamkelekile kwimbadi igama lam ndinguzweli nokhaya. Ukanti ke ecaleni kwam ndinaye u-Aunt Moira hapa wenza imithambo ndizake ndive kuye into yoba njengokuba esenza le mithambo nje udibene nayo phi yena. Aunt Moira, welcome.
Thank you. I'd love to know what you just said now.
Don't worry, you will know it all. Tell me, where did you come along with the exercises and all that? How did it start?
Okay, I've been involved in gymnastics from a very early age. I grew up in Cape Town in a place called Bluedowns, which is also a housing complex belonging to the city of Cape Town. And there is where I started my gymnastics, and then I realized that I really loved that sport because I've tried everything else, but I was very sport orientated. And I picked gymnastics to specialize in, and I then started doing courses in how to train people or how to further my ability in it, and then to train people in this field. I've been affiliated to a group called Western Province Amateur Gymnastics, which in turn is affiliated to the South Africa Amateur Gymnastics.
And this is spanning over how many years now?
Wow.
How many years are we talking about?
50 years, more than 50
Wow.
years, yeah.
All
Quite a
right,
while, yeah.
all right. And tell me, you are now here in this community hall, in this beautiful community facility, I must add, and you're coming now as Gym for Life.
Okay, this was a project that was, it happened in July of this year. It was an international challenge, and we had many gymnasts from all over the world coming to perform in this challenge. And South Africa did fairly well. Because I am affiliated to the South Africa Amateur Gymnastic Union, I actually work for them.
All right.
So this project started 2 years ago, where they tried to build up towards the challenge, and we had to come out into the various communities to start getting people fit back to.
All right. And how did you get the group behind us together?
Well, you do it via the people working here, and you get one, pass the message on, and before you know, you have a group of ladies.
Yeah, I must say, looking young and beautiful.
Yes.
Is it because of the gym that keeps them so young and beautiful?
But movement keeps, if everybody tries to do movement, you can all keep fit.
All right. Now, in less than a few seconds, why would you say gymnastics is important?
I feel gymnastics is one of the most, it's the best, one of the best sports. You work on your whole body, and it prepares you for any other code in sport you want to do.
All right.
I can go play cricket now, I can go play soccer, I can swim, I can do tennis, I can try my hand at anything.
All right.
Because I've strengthened all my muscles, I've been using all my muscles.
In which other areas are there facilities like this or groups like this going on? If you can remember?
There's groups like this going on in Atlantis,
Okay.
in Fracterton, in Langa,
All right.
in Mitchell's Plain, in Athlone, in Bonteheuwel, in Hanover Park.
Tell them I will come and check them out. I want to see them as working as hard as the ladies here.
You'll find
But don't
them
worry, Aunt Moira, thank you very much for
a
your time. But don't worry about me. My six-pack is coming soon. Have you seen my six-pack coming soon? Ukanike lobe singola naye ngo-Aunt Moira kambe ke yababona ke emva kwamapha benza imithambo okanye oyena muntu baqeqeshayo kuye yonke lento ngu-Aunt Moira. Awungeke ukholelwe iminyaka yakhe kodwa soze ndikuxelele uyakusala uziqeqesha yena. Usabukele Imbadu, igama lami ndinguzweli nokhatywa. Khawume ke sikuphathele ezinye izinto kodwa ke khawurhabula amanzi uzophinda ubuye.
Steeland was born in Toscana in Italy in 1898, which inherited the essence of the Renaissance. It is known to the world for its unique style and superb craft. Italy is a paradise of art and one of the cradles of various European cultures. Steel Land has made itself a legend.
Okay, bisela umoya ngaphakathi. Phefumulela ngaphandle. Ngaphakathi. Iyo leyo, phefumulela ngaphandle.
Okay, ndicela sendilungele ukuba ndingayoxilonga ke ngoku.
Kwimiba yempilo yamabhinqa ziva ukhululekile kuba sinawe. Iikliniki zethu zibonelela ngeenkonzo zempilo mahala ezihambelana ngqo neemfuno zakho ezifana nokuhlolwa kwamabele nokunika inkxaso kwaba bakhulelweyo kwaseqaleni. Ikhona ikliniki ekufuphi kuwe, sindwendwele ukuze kuhlolwe impilo yakho namhlanje. Urhulumente weNtshona Koloni.
Kungcono
xa sisonke.
Siyavuya usahleli kunye nathi, unganyebelezeli kuba sisezawudlala.
Sy is my west en my east, my beauty, ek jou beest. Ek is vast geglo aan jou, baby, I will never leave. Ons vandaar sy is gelees, ons verhouding moet nog bou. Vast knoop aan mekaar net so stars in sy touw. Sy is my west en my east, my beauty, ek jou beest. Ek is vast geglo aan jou, baby, I will never leave. Ons vandaar sy is gelees, ons verhouding moet nog bou. Vast knoop aan mekaar net so stars in sy touw. My liefde vir jou is impossible, net so Tom Cruise. Blom talent, maar baby, ek en sy verstaan mekaar. Views net soos Goku en Vegeta. Dis undeleted, ek's nie conceited. Ek wil terugkyk op ons las van 1000. But baby, het my hart gebreek. Dat pyn en skrie soos 'n waarelose treinstation. Your love is my drug en sy sit my binne in 'n meditation. Liefde is 'n siekdom en sy is my medication. Diep in my brein, maar eintlik is sy diep in my hart in. Want hy is die plek waar sy sal bly. Cause ek is lief vir haar en sy is lief vir my. Sy is my west en my east, my beauty, ek jou beest. Ek is vast geglo aan jou, baby, I will never leave. Ons vandaar sy is gelees, ons verhouding moet nog bou. Vast knoop aan mekaar net so stars in sy touw. Sy is my west en my east, my beauty, ek jou beest. Ek is vast geglo aan jou, baby, I will never leave. Ons vandaar sy is gelees, ons verhouding moet nog bou. Vast knoop aan mekaar net so stars in sy touw.
Dressings wat sy dra, baby, is unbelievable. Gaat vraag maar vir her, please, sy is the one and only girl in my league. Sy is voelings is warm, sy gee my soos brand. Ek en sy behoort saam, ek moet nie sê niemand kan sien nie.
Die dank ek wat ryfie, wat sy is die mooiste. En na is sy vir jou nie. Ek op bly skuldig om jou lappe te wees vir die rest van jou leven.
Sy is my true love.
Ukanti ke masikhangele omnye woqalazive bethu uZama Mathuluka ungenangena kwizikolo use-Forest Heights High School. Masive into yokuba benza ntoni apha.
Igama lam ndinguZama Mathuluka, namhlanje silapha e-Easter Rivier e-Forest Heights High School. Ngoku ndime nayo athi Nkosi nongumfundi we-grade 12. Masike sive kuye athi Molosis. Athi ngicela ungixelele into yoba wena ufunda u-grade 12 bani kusenzeka ntoni apha namhlanje.
Ndifuna u-grade 12B, namhlanje it was our last goodbye, but later on izoba i-valedictory yethu and then size ke-exams.
What do you mean the last goodbye? Does this mean ukuthi it's the last day of isikolo okanye nizawuphinda isikolo? Last day of high school, all right. Now, into endifuna unenzele yona ne, you've made it till el xesha. Kunabantu abangakhange bafikelele kweli xesha bebefunda u-grade 12. Ungathini kubo xa uthetha nabo?
Good luck. Just stay who you are, stay intelligent, just like us, the grade 12s.
Thank you.
Singen kon ek al reeds die gevoel kry, hulle mis al reeds die skool, hulle wil by die atletiek wees. So ons sê vir julle baie dankie, sterkte en ons sien mekaar vanaand. Moet asseblief nie hungry, they come to school. Will become a dropout of the school. If I look at our figures for 2013, we started off with 1,193 learners. Currently, we're 1,140 learners. What happened to the other 53?
Ubukele Imbadu City View on the Move. Igama lam nguZama Mathuluka, silapha e-Forest Heights High School apha e-Easter Rivier. Ukanti ke ngoku sifumene inyweba yokuncokola kunye no-principal wesisikolo. Sir, welcome.
Thank you very much, and thank you for CTV to be here with Forest Heights.
Can you tell us, can you introduce yourself and tell us a brief history of the school and the community?
Well, my name is Ivan Kronenberg. I've been principal since 2007 at the school. This school was established in 1993, so next year we will celebrate our 21st anniversary of the school. I'm the 5th principal of the school. School was established because of the expansion of the East River and the Greater Bluedowns area. It used to be called Kleinvlei number 2, which is our neighboring school, Kleinvlei, but now, because we're situated in the suburb of Forest Heights, that is why the school was called Forest Heights High School.
Can you tell us, Mr. Ivan, what was happening here today? What is happening here today, rather? And what are your expectations going forward?
Well, we have an organization in our area that assists us in many ways, particularly the drug abuse and drug-related problems that we experience. Earlier I mentioned to the crowd that we are caught up in a cycle of poverty, a cycle of unemployment, which leads to drug abuse, teenage pregnancies. And the only way to get out of the cycle and to rise above our circumstances, we need to take education seriously and use education as a tool. Seeing that this was the final day of our matriculants at the school, it was fitting to bring this message across to the younger ones so that they can regard the grade 12s as their role models, but also to say farewell to our class of 2013. And it was basically to bring the message across that crime, drugs, gangsterism will never pay, but use education as a tool to reach success.
Can you tell us, Mr. Ivan, since you were honoring grade 12s today, can you tell us what the pass rate has been like?
Well, there's a steadily increase in our pass rate for the last 4 years. We were rock bottom in 2007, 2008, when we obtained only a 52% pass rate. The year after that, 57%, 63%, and last year we had a 68% pass rate. And our goal is actually for the 80% pass this year. But my message to all the matriculants was, I want everybody to be successful. We started off with 120 matriculants. We are currently 117. I want all 117 to pass and pass with flying colors.
Mr. Ivan, thank you so much for your time and all of the best going forward.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. That was Mr. Ivan, nongo principal wesikolo esi Forest Heights High School apha e-East River, ethetha ke into yoba uyabakhuthaza abafundi uthi kubo mabafunde baqhubekeke.
Okay, they caught me off guard. But I'm going to do some poetry for you without the beat. Is that okay with you? Okay. Now, there's so many things I've received for my walk with the Lord, like money, cash, clothes, and full wardrobes and all. And now I learn who to call when my back's against the wall, because I'm safe in God's presence, because it never lets me fall. Because when I sit back and think about my life and what I've done, where I've been and what I've seen and where the Lord has taken me from staring at life through the barrel of a gun, man, I was dead inside like mothers aborting their daughters and sons. My life is more realer, and it seems like that. I'm the younger son of a crack dealer, so I'm real like that. Thought it was cool to be exhumed by the rays of the sun. I thought it was cool because in the ghetto I was raised by a gun. But nowadays these rappers, they ain't doing it right. They're talking dirty like rapists and staring at the mirror stone cold and faceless, ageless. I spit with the wisdom of the ancients, because running after drugs will leave you tripping on your laces. And falling on your faces why you can't face this. The basis on my base is the basics that rock non-stop in my Jesus matrix. I'm safe in the palm of his hand. Now let's face it, man, I'm clean by the blood of the Lamb. I can taste it, I'm with him. I'm gonna win, I'm going to heaven. Because he showed me in Jeremiah 29:11, he removed all my sins like a hot iron on creases. He took a hold of my soul and showed me all his secrets now. They'll be confused on my cousins and nieces. Check my thesis pieces. I'm in love with Jesus and I'm in it to win it and not for the wealth. I got the Holy Spirit in me and I'm dead to myself. And there's a party going on in heaven and I'm on the guest list. It's dark and hell is kinda hot. The devil's getting restless. My message next is the best is yet to come. Cause God gave his only son, the Holy One. So take me and make me Lord, that will be done. But I'm an innovative rapper. I'm rhyming new ways. Cause when I spit, I make demons hide for 2 days, man of God. And we got the power to heal scars. Don't ever doubt. Cause the heavenly crown is still ours because there ain't nothing like Jesus music. Now you like it because you choose it. And most DJs, they won't refuse it. A lot of sucker MCs misuse it. There's too much to gain to abuse it. But don't think that you can lose it. There ain't nothing like Jesus music. What?
Hands up. Tikwamukele kwembadi igama lami ndikuzwele nokhakyo sise Klein Flay eYesrefir ecaleni kwam ndinayo uSherin Lingenfelder. Sherin, welcome.
Hi.
Did I say that right?
Yes,
Lingenfelder.
yes, you did.
All right. Tell me, what do you do? What's your role?
I'm the play leader here. Do the organizing the events and all the programs that we run here at the
Okay.
facility.
Now break it down to us. You're organizing events. You're organizing. What exactly are you organizing? What programs?
We've got the sports development programs. We've got as well all the antisocial behavior programs that we do. We work very closely with other organizations in the community as well.
Now, if you may name a few of the antisocial programs that you run here, what are those?
We've got an organization we're working with, Enough is Enough, that take children that's like just almost into the gangsterism. We take them out and we make them part of our programs, getting them away from the gangsterism and the streets.
And tell me, what do you tell a child who was almost on the brink of becoming a gangster? What do you tell him when you want him not to go to that life? Because maybe he sees a flashy life, beautiful cars and all that. What do you tell him, and what is your success based on?
That's not really a question we as play leaders can answer you. That's more what the SAPs and the organizations with the mentoring and stuff work with.
Okay.
We are more focused on doing the sports part
All right.
to keep them off the streets.
Now let's come to the sports. With the sports, what programs do you have here, and what is happening behind us? Because there's a hive of activity here.
What we are busy with at the moment, we are training these kids to take part in the city games. We've got stages where we do tournaments starting at hub levels. Then we include tournaments with the different areas and then the districts competing against each other. This will be our second one that will be happening in April next year. Okay. We had our first one here. The activities includes Muraba Raba, we've got chess, we've got Scrabble, we've got the 30 seconds. Then the outside is the activities is 3 stockies, we've got netball, we've got the 5-a-side soccer, that type of thing.
Wow.
So, yes.
So now basically you are practicing, preparing for next year in April when there are tournaments taking place.
Yes, we are training.
And do we know where the tournaments will happen?
It is the 26th of April. It will be taking place at the Bella Sports Center.
All right. All right. But thank you very much for your time, Sherin. Thanks a lot. All right. Ukani ke lo best ngola naye nguSherin. Nonguye umququzeleli wemidlalo eqhubeka apha egcina ulutsha lungekho ezitratweni koko lixakekile imidlalo.
Yoi. Ish. He. Son. Chi. Go. Rück. Sich. Ösch. Go. Ju. Ich. He. Son.
Nari. Ryan, a kata by the name of Saifa. These are the katas. Those are traditional katas, katas which has been handed down from generation to generation by the Japanese karate masters. We also have what we call fighting katas or sabaki katas. This is aimed specifically at defending yourself, at, basically fighting, aimed specifically. So sancho no kata sone ish, yui, ish, he, run. Chi, go, Rick, Sish, Ish, Hey, Nare. Now, it all looks nice. It all looks nice. But what does it mean? What does it mean? We will now demonstrate what all of these moves mean. This is the meaning or the bunkai of the kata. Yui, hish, he, tung, chi, go, Nick, Sish, Ish, go, Chu, Nari.
I've been checking out the amazing talent at Eerste River High School, and I've decided to take a walk throughout Eerste River to find some local entrepreneurs and businessmen, and I've stumbled upon a few, so follow me and let's check out what they've been up to. Good day, gentlemen. Hello, hello, and who am I going to be speaking to today? What's your name, sir?
Whiskey.
Whiskey. Whiskey, sona ice, na? Sona ice. So, Whiskey, do you want to tell me more about your business, please?
Yeah, we normally fix TVs, microwaves, radios, amps. That's what we normally fix.
Awesome. And what made you decide to start your own business instead of working for a big company?
Working for big companies, then we decided to leave due to sometimes not get paid. That was the major problem there.
And do you find that running your own business is less stressful, more stressful?
It's not much stressful if you are doing right. Everything must be in papers. It's fine.
Awesome stuff. And do you have any advice for local entrepreneurs and young kids who are looking to start their own businesses?
Yes, they must normally go to schools and do electronics. They will start from there.
So there you've heard it. Get your education first. Study electronics if your wish is fixing things. From me, Celeste Mitchell, I'm out. Back to you, Zweli.
Imbadu kamalam ndinguzwela nokhakyo kanti ke sise Eerste Rivier etaleni kwam ndinayo uAshley Mackay sake sinqokole naye. Ashley, welcome.
Hi.
Tell me, what do you do?
I work here with young adults. We play soccer here with them, we play pool, we play table tennis, we play...
Indoor soccer, you mean? Because
indoor
I
soccer.
see them moving in.
Five-a-side, yes, indoor soccer.
Okay, five-a-side.
Five-a-side, yes.
All right. And the whole purpose of it, what's the objective?
Our objective is that people associate these kinds of areas with bad element. Now we are trying to show that not everybody is bad in our area. There are youth in our area that are willing to get off the streets and come enjoy themselves in a center like this, where they meet all different kinds of people and they can become friends.
All right. Now, how many young people do you work with, if you have the number?
We have about plus minus 40 every day.
Wow.
40 children, yeah.
Every day.
Raising from kids till about the age of 20. Every day.
All right. And tell me, how do you get the word out to the rest of the community that there's a facility like this and these are the activities that you have?
When children walk past where I stay, I let them know where I stay. I go to the primary school in my area and I got to tell the children there that are on the primary school to invite those children that are on the primary school. We have a preschool at home. So a lot of the children that come and pick up their baby brothers or sisters, we tell them to come down with us, and I meet them all up top there, and we all walk down together.
Oh,
yeah.
All right. And obviously, having done this kind of work, you would definitely want to see some results in the near future. Where would you like to see this end up? Do you enter competitions and
We
win
are,
championships?
my main goal is to choose about 30 of these children here and start off a football club.
All right.
So that they can understand the responsibility of belonging to something and all the pressures that come with it. So when they grow up and they go into the big world, they can handle pressure already.
All right. Now, a facility like this, I see you playing soccer. What other activities do occur here?
There's yoga. There's fitness walks in the mornings, and in the evenings, there used to be a man giving kung fu classes, karate classes, and they have social events here as well, if people want to hire at all for social events.
And all of that is free to the community?
All of it is free to the community.
Wow.
And we've got volunteers like me here, and we've got Annalene as well.
All right.
Yeah.
But thank you very much for your time.
Thank you very much for being
Thanks
here.
a lot.
Thank you.
All
Thank
right.
you.
Ukanike lobe sixola naye ngu-Ashley nongomnye wabantu abasebenza ngabantu abatsha ukubagcina bexakekile.
Finish him.
Yo. Come on, I guess I'm just. Hey, listen, real skinny, loud colored tinnies, body marked up like graffiti. I don't push a Maserati, Beamer, Benz, or Bentley. And yeah, I wrote a foreign, and Nissan looking spiffy. Hey, go ahead and doubt us, but what you know about us? And we ain't gotta follow, then we take another route. No, we ain't blowing trees, bro. Open up my window. I see you popping tags, but you know that's why your in's low. I tried to tell them we was coming, gone, let us in. Why they hating like we all a bunch of hooligans? No gimmicks, spirit in my lyrics. Know when people hear it, they gon' love it, they gon' fear it. And it ain't how we flow, cause when we show up at our
Ukanike masikhangele into ba uzama amathuluka omnye wokuqala zive bethu ingaba wenza ntoni na eForest Heights nalapho ke ancokola nabantwana besikolo.
Singing kon ek al reeds die gevoel kry, hulle mis al reeds die skool, hulle wil by die atletiek wees.
Siselapha eForest Heights High School apha eEaster Rivier ngoku masike sinqokole nabafundi sive into abaziva njani ngelimini namhlanje. Khawusixelele into ba wena kuyo yonke le nto ibisenzeka pha ngaphakathi ufunde ntoni wena?
I learned a lot because basifundise into ezininzi, especially when they were talking about sketches besenzile, and afterwards they spoke about a lot of stuff that funeka besikhuthaze uma siziphathe njani as abantwana. And I learned a lot from that, and it was a big experience. Thank you.
Now ungathi xa uthethayo wena nabanye abantwana abahleliwe ekhaya abasesikolweni nabo ngabakhuthaza njani into mabahlale esikolweni bangaphumi?
Ndingabakhuthaza in a way because nam ndisesesikolweni and my parents bona bayandikhuthaza every time mandihlale esikolweni. So ndingabakhuthaza njalo nabo from experiences endizifumanayo nam from my parents.
And any words of encouragement from you to other peers that are watching at home?
They should just keep on going for the dreams that they want to achieve in life.
Thank you so much. Busy students ke ezo zaseForest Heights High School apha eEaster Rivier zikhuthaza ke nawe mntana esikolo ukuthi qhubekeka ungayeki esikolweni. Ubukela Imbadu City View on the Move, silapha eForest Heights High School, e-Easter Rivier. Apha otishala bakhuthaza abantwana besikolo ngale mini namhlanje, ikakhulukazi aba bazobhala imvuwe ze-matric ekupheleni konyaka. Ndiphethe itrophy apha kum kodwa kayoyam le trophy lena sokuthi sincokole nomnikazi wayo sive into yoba yeyantoni le trophy. Hello and welcome.
Hello.
Can you tell us your name and your surname?
My name is Kaylin Kloppers.
Kaylin, tell me about this beautiful trophy that I'm holding. What is this about?
This trophy comes from the Under-17 VP Champs of Champs. I'm doing weightlifting at the moment.
So you do weightlifting. Can you just tell us what motivated you to go into weightlifting as a lady?
I'm doing weightlifting for 3 years. I started at Palm Park Primary in Easter River. And I did all other sports but didn't find my goal in it. And when weightlifting came along, I soon saw that this is my goal I want to achieve, and I'm presently doing it now.
Do you get support from your family for picking up weight?
Yes, I get a lot of support from my aunts, my granny, my parents as well, and mostly my school.
And you doing the sport, does it interfere with your books, or do you have separate time that you do it?
No, not at all, because if it doesn't actually interfere, because if your book's studying, it has to be at the same level that the sport is going.
And how many trophies and medals do you have? Because I see you've got a lot of medals in your hand.
I've got 7 gold medals and 3 trophies.
Kaylin, thank you so much for your time and everything of the best going forward.
It's a pleasure speaking to people and let other people hear my voice and also what I do.
Bekungabe besiniphathele kona namhlanje sise-Forest Heights High School kwiphulo lethu lokutyelela izikolo kunye nengingqi yalapha e-Easter Rivier. Ndinguzama Mathuluka, sibonane ngexesha elizayo.
True hip hop soldier. Repetic society.
Easter Rivier.
Seker tyd Easter Rivier is julle hier?
Luigi.
Yo. Luigi, Johnny TVS. Johnny TVS en Ryan. Seker. Asia. Jy gaat ons.
Nou, ek step op en ek sit jou in 'n zone in. Van 'n true hip hop salsa.
Met flow en ek doen dit in slow motion.
Dis 'n definisie van 'n true hip hop salsa.
I spit fire for the underground movement. Dis 'n definisie van 'n
Nou ek is down vir die ghetto en ek focus.
Dis die definisie van 'n ware ghetto soldier. Nou check dat die sy brein kalend rippe. Dan lyk die wat die mense entertain. Hy is ek. Stryd van die Cape underground hip hop movement staan vir my ding. Cause ek maak in my boots. True ghetto soldier. En my plekken met 'n passion vir hip hop staan ek op 'n tension. Deadly weapon met 'n mic in my possession. Nou ek 'n rapper, beter rapper, freak in the session. Vir die huites, julle wat se loop en skinne. Agter my rug is 'n vet middelvinger. Ek sien perfect wat ek rap in my sinne. Ek doen dit strictly vir my plek, eerste rapper. So luister, ek baklei die system met vuiste. True ghetto knowledge, sy moet glo wat ek uitbring. True inspiration for the youth generation. En sy voel die vibration, dis 'n true meditation. So, step up en ek sit jou in 'n zone. Dis die definisie van 'n true hip hop soldier. Nou ek doen dit in slow motion.
Dis die definisie van 'n true hip hop salsa.
I spit fire for the underground showbiz.
Dis die definisie van 'n true hip hop salsa.
Nou ek is down vir die ghetto en ek focus.
Asia.
Seker.
Ek sal die binne die beat is free, ek speak mis soos weetener. Dis nou piege dat so bring vir my die een wat beter is. Wat so met demons get ek praat ek goed vir die wat evil is. Sy presies is rus van die plek wat sy gevriende vind vir beat is pizza demons sweet. Dit is musiek en ek double it sees me evil is weak. Kom by hier van kill beat. MC's Felix wat dan grease the right is deep and in hier my over disease wat demons die beat van demons is weak on my beat. Ek step op en ek sit jou in 'n zone.
Dis die definisie van 'n true hip hop soldier. 'n tight flow en ek doen dit in slow motion. Dis die definisie van 'n true hip hop soldier. I spit fire for the underground showbiz. Dis die definisie van 'n true hip hop soldier. Nou ek is down vir die ghetto en ek focus. Dis die definisie van 'n ware ghetto soldier.
Nou vir die wat my nie ken en nice to meet you, ek is loose and maats. Die ghetto staan steek in my boots met my lente wat ek het. Met my knowledge in my kop as ek 'n ghetto hip hop soldier. Hitting straight to the top soos ek kan hoor aan my features. Spoed ek op die beaters. Waar kom ek hier? By jou selfoons en speakers. So luister maar mooi, want die dinge gebeur weinig as vir die repetities van wie die broers so duimelig.
Step op en ek sit jou in 'n zone. 'n tight flow en ik doe het in slow motion. I spit fire voor de underground showbiz. No, ik is down voor die ghetto in ons focus. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. That was the best.
ubukele imbadi igama lami ndinguzweli nokhatywa ecaleni kwam ndinokhansila Yuvel nonguye usihlalo we-sub council ndisake ndive kuye into yoba umsebenzi wakhe uyintoni na. Councillor, welcome.
Thank you and
All right.
good afternoon.
Good afternoon. Tell me, what is your role as the chairperson of the sub council?
My role of the sub council 22 as a chairperson is to oversee that everything is in order and that all ward councillors and my PR councillors are doing their duties in a professional way and see that projects must happen in the areas and to oversee that everything is running smooth. And yes, this is, I think, in short, my overall.
And with your term up until now, would you say you are happy with what you have achieved as a sub-council?
Oh yes, I can brag about the council, my ward councillors. What they are doing for the communities is they are doing excellent work. As you already hear by Councillor Gordon Thomas, all the projects in his ward, in Ward 16 and in Ward 15, and all the projects in Ward 15 of our other councillor, Councillor Benedicta van Minnem, the ward councillor there. It's just excellent to work with this ward councillors and with the PR councillors in our sub-council.
And I know in other areas we experience that there are service delivery protests and all that. How many of those have you had under this area?
Well, I don't think we have actions like that, but not as many as in other areas. And the reason why the actions, this is my belief, the reason why there is actions, protest actions like this is because the councillors are doing the work and the other political parties, they are feeling jealous. That's why they act like that with protest, because service delivery are there. When the time when the ANC was running the wards, nothing has been done. And now when the DA is in the wards and as councillors and who are doing the work, they are actually jealous. And that's why there's protest.
Now, going forward, what is it that you would want still to achieve before it comes to the end of the term?
Well, I think with the projects, what is on hand, for me as a sub-council chairperson, it's important that the project must be finished in our term. Every new project what is come up from our wards, it must be completed when I finish our term. That will be the legacy of our ward councillors, inclusive me, what we leave behind for our communities.
Councillor, thank you very much for your time.
Thank you.
Thanks a lot. Ukanti ke lo besinqola naye apha nguCouncillor Yuvel nonguye ongusihlalo we-sub council awuqinisekisayo into yoba ookhansila abaphantsi kwakhe bayawenza umsebenzi ngokuba bethunyiwe ngabahlali. Bekangaka besikuphathele khona kwimbadi uvimba simqwelile kambe ke simjongise umphanda ezantsi inene ke abanye abantu bagoduka ngosikeke uqutyudu bephanda makube kuhle makube kuxhosa kubele kuthetha ubunyama kuvele mna.